Welcome to Housekeeping Tips with Shar. Blessings from me to you. In today's video, I will be sharing how you can have young ones and still maintaining housekeeping. Okay? Normally, if it's a young one, then what you want to do, you make sure you have a station wherever. If you're working upstairs, normally upstairs is where all the bedrooms are. So you'd all have the station up there. Okay, you're gonna be downstairs, you have station downstairs. Depends how big the place is. It's good to have those station all over because you need that. For God forbid anything happen, you just wanna get him or her and change him or her right there. You made their bottles, make sure their bottles are close by so their bottles are ready, especially when they're young. When the baby's young, then you don't have a lot of trouble. So what you do, what I would do, I would get like a playpen, put something soft to make a nice little bed. In Jamaica, what we do, we'd use like a blanket, something soft, spread it on the floor, and then we'd have one pillow at each side, one here, and then I'm talking when the baby's young, and then you could put the baby down there on his or her stomach. I guess no, they don't do that. But then you put the baby on the stomach, put the baby close to wherever you're working. If it's a bassinet, then you want to also make sure the things that you're putting in the bassinet is soft. Nothing to squeeze the baby. Okay, you're talking about a young baby there, okay? You put the baby down, prepare formula and all of that. Okay, the baby, because the baby's young, so the baby tends to sleep a lot. So what you do, you have the baby there. Okay, you can go pack dishes in the the dishwasher. You can prep whatever, but remember the baby is close, not in the kitchen, but it's close where you can see the baby. You want to see the baby as close as ever because the baby's young. Anything can happen. It can spit, can puke, or whatever you want. Anything can happen. So the baby's over there. We're prepping the food. We're cooking. The rice is on the fire. You're cooking. Whatever needs to be done, you're doing it. If you're gonna wash the bath downstairs, because we're downstairs now. If we're gonna wash the bath, then we're washing the bath and we're listening, right? At all times we're listening and we're washing, and then this hand maybe have the gloves on, and I'm gonna go and I'm gonna look and see if everything is okay. Because you go at all times, you're listening for some sound. Maybe they're turning, and then maybe all of a sudden, some little thing happening, but there's a sound there that you normally listen to. And so we wash the bath, we were cooking, we prep everything. They're still sleeping because when they're young, they tend to sleep long. Okay, we do our laundry. Yeah, we put our stuff in because remember the baby's downstairs. The laundromat is, you don't want to go too far, leave the baby. So if the laundromat is not close to where the baby is, then I would advise you to let the laundry stay until an adult is in the house. Okay? Because we're talking about, maybe it's a young family, so it's about dad, the baby, and the mother. Now the dad gone to work, so if the laundry is far, because some people laundry is in their basement, if the laundry is far, then you're going to have to leave it because we don't want to leave the young one so far. Although the baby's there, I wouldn't want to leave him or her that far, so long, to go wherever, the basement or wherever. Okay, we finished downstairs now. We go upstairs. We take the baby upstairs. Okay, put the baby in the crib. So the baby's sleeping. Still do your work. The baby's awake. You fed the baby. Burp him or her. Change him. Play with him a little. Give him a little love. Comfort him or her a little. Then you put the baby back. Because trust me, they're young. They just want to sleep. So you're going to put him or her in the crib. And you're going to get work done. There are things that you didn't get to do. You got to do it. Because trust me, they're young that time. They sleep a lot. That you put them down and you do this and you wash the floor, do whatever you want to do. But remember, every time that you're going to listen, this ears has to be out at all the time because they're gonna make sounds. They're young. They're not gonna do anything, but things can happen because they're young. They're so fragile. Okay, you do all of that. Do what you gotta do. Boom, we're going back downstairs. Food is ready because, although you gotta be careful leaving that food on the fire because you're gonna forget that the stove is on and that rice is gonna get burnt. So I always think that we finish cooking downstairs before we go upstairs. Okay? Finish with downstairs before you go upstairs. Now, you have that little one who's crawling all over the place now. He or she gets older. So they're crawling. What I want to do, I'm going to do some work downstairs. So he's crawling over the place. You know what I do? Okay, I still can use the playpen. Put him or her in there and put toys. I could put him into a walker, because he's all over the place now. I could put him into a walker. Whatever, especially when you're working, you want to make sure wherever they are, at least they don't get to maybe go in the kitchen, danger, or go elsewhere out in your sight. So you're cooking, so you want them, into a place where they don't get the chance to move around. Okay? I put them into a walker, into a playpen. Yes, sometimes, as I say, depends if, the situation. Some people might have an extra curtain downstairs. You put them in all of that. Right? Then you do your thing and you cook and you clean up. And, you make sure at all time you get their attention because they're big now. They're toddlers. So you're cleaning. Hi! You do your little thing. Make them know that you're here. Right? Get their attention while you're doing all of this. And trust me, you do everything. They're not a problem. This, if you just make sure it's time for eating, you're gonna feed them, right? What I would do, they're toddlers. So what I would do, I would prepare their meal, crush their little thing, put it down. So when they start, then I go check them, and you feed them. When you feed them, fine. Give them the water and everything, and then you put them back into it until you finish your work. It's time for dinner. You leave what you're doing, and you will give them dinner. Tomorrow you can continue to do what you're doing. But all I'm saying, having little ones, as long as you organize, right? Having little ones, you can still maintain a tidy place. Make sure at all times you put them at their high seat, in their high seat chair. They eat. After finish eating, wash their hands, you put them down. That way, they won't be using the dirty hands to be touching this, to be touching that. No, they finish eat right there. Then you clean them up and you put them down. Okay? When you do all of that, you're maintaining your place. Because when they use their hand to hold the chair, babies handing food, then you're gonna have to wipe that chair off. So that is additional work right there, right? But I'm saying, people think, oh, you don't have any kids. No. I used to have small ones, but I organize. If I'm working downstairs, I take him or her downstairs, and as long as I can see them, even to wave, even to make noise, interact with them while I'm working, okay? I can wash the bath. I can do anything with kids around. Right? As long as you make sure wherever you're putting them, like you're gonna put them in the crib, the playpen. To me, I'll put them in the playpen, and they stay there. But I can see them not far, anywhere I'm working. If I'm working upstairs, they're seeing me. They're in that crib and they're seeing me. And if I'm working downstairs, they're seeing me. Okay? But no one can say, oh, because I have toddlers or this, I can't keep. I don't buy that. You can keep the place. I think that's the best time for you to keep the place clean because you don't want them getting sick. You don't want them to be walking up and down and picking up this and picking up that. Okay? You want them to be healthy children. And not only that, clean environments also is healthy living. Okay? If you like this video, share. Remember share? You gotta share. Stop being selfish. You're gonna share. And you're gonna subscribe if you don't subscribe. Keep tuning. Tune in. and like. Yeah, some love. Thumbs up? Yeah. It goes a long way. Be blessed, and thanks for watching.